Today we'll look at the very last paragraph in Mark chapter 3. You know, I have a brother. My brother is 14 years older than I am, which means that by the time I can remember, he was off to college. He married just after college. He and his wife moved to a city about an hour and a half away. We visited once in a while. His children ended up with very severe asthma. And as a result, they moved to Arizona. Now he was across country, and we saw him maybe once a year, once every other year. I have a brother. I love him, but I don't really know him. At New Hope, I have brothers and sisters. I have nieces and nephews. I have friends who are more than friends. They've become family. I think you know what I mean. So in Mark chapter 3, starting in verse 31, just after Jesus dealt with the accusation that he performed the miracles that he did through the power of Beelzebub, Jesus' mother and brothers arrived, and standing outside, they sent someone in to call him. A crowd was sitting around him, and they told him, "Your mother and your brothers are outside looking for you." Likely they had heard the rumors that Jesus was possessed, were concerned. They might have even believed that at least his brothers, I suspect that his mother didn't. Jesus looked around. "Who are my mother and my brothers?" he said. Then he looked at those seated in a circle around him and said, "Here are my mother. Here are my brothers. Whoever does God's will is my brother and sister and mother." The reality is that we form a community. In that community, we become close. The best way to describe it is family. Right now, we have been forced to distance ourselves from each other because of a pandemic that is affecting the area that we live in. So I want to encourage you today. Don't let today pass without giving one of your brothers or sisters or nieces or nephews, one of your friends at New Hope, a call. Just check in on each other. Just say, "Hi, how are you? I miss you." Spend a little bit of time in prayer. Continue to keep that connection together that unites us. God bless you. Tomorrow we're going to look at what Jesus did in order to defeat the gossip campaign that was started against him.